Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm out here in this garden again today, y'all. Feels so good. I'm so tired and exhausted. However, it is cloudy and there's a possibility of thunderstorms today. So I want to get out here and do as much work as I possibly can because the weather conditions are incredible. And so the topic for this video is, what do you do? So and that can lead to a lot of things, right? So I want to talk about when the weather is hot. You know, what do you all do to protect yourselves when you're in the garden? What do you do to protect yourselves from parasitic creatures like mosquitoes that want to feast on your blood and all kinds of other things? Like, what do you do to protect yourself? That can get us kicked off with the discussion, and then let's just talk about whatever else pops up. But I'm just going to do some gardening as we go. Hey, what's going on? Good morning. Hey, the everyday life. Hello. Yes, it's so quiet and peaceful out here. All you hear is the birds chirping. You see an occasional lizard scurrying along, you know, the ones with the blue tail. Ugh, I hate those things. The bumblebees are out and loving this weather as well. They are just doing their thing everywhere. Matter of fact, I was over on the trellis, and a few of them got upset with me because I was interrupting their work over there as they're pollinating the green beans, the Kentucky Wonder Pole beans. See if I can turn this around just a bit so y'all can see the trellis. Bear with me. Yeah, there she is. And so I was harvesting the beans, and they were like, ma'am, excuse me, I am working and you're interrupting. Yeah, so but good to see you, everyday life. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just bought that plant from a local nursery, like right down the street. Didn't even know. I mean, I knew they were there. I just hadn't really paid attention. It's kind of like on one of those highways, you just have to keep going. You don't have time to look, you know. And so I was decided to stop by there and support him, and I purchased a few plants, but that's one of them. I've never had a hibiscus in the yard before, in the garden, and I wanted to get one. What I need to find out is if I can use the leaves to brew tea with. I love the hibiscus flower. It is so beautiful. That's one of the reasons why I grow okra, because it is in the hibiscus family. The flowers bloom, and then you get the fruit, the okra, on the plant, and they're just gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. And so I was like, let me get one of those. What I found out though is when I bought it and I brought it home, it was in bloom just like that, and then within hours the bloom died, fell off, and then another one bloomed. So I don't know if that's just because it was stressed on, you know, from the ride from the nursery home and maybe watering, but I mean, literally I watered it one time. It was wet when I left. I mean, he had just watered, you know, at the nursery. So I figured it would be okay, put it in the shade, and it was fine. But, you know, that bloom fell off, and it was so gorgeous. I didn't get to enjoy it very long. So I don't know if that's just what they do or what. But I need to do some research on how to take care of that beautiful flower. Gosh. Let's see. Hey, playing in my yard. Hey, dinner plate hibiscus. I think that is what it's called. And I'm excited to have it. The weather's definitely cooler here in Maryland. Yes, I mean, it's like 70s maybe. I mean, incredibly like ideal weather. So what do you do when it's cool outside and it's overcast skies or cloudy with the chance of rain? Get out, sow some seeds, right? Because, I mean, you should water them in, but you should also, you know, just sow them, just cast them and get them in, because when that rain comes, it'll do the watering for you. So I like to do less work if possible But definitely get out in your gardens today. If it is cool like this, I mean, my goodness, there is a nice little breeze. There's really, I'm sweating still, so it's not, but it's not as humid. It's just ideal weather for a gardener. Let's see. I try to wear long sleeve shirts and pants while gardening. Those mosquitoes still manage to bite even through the clothing though. Uh-oh, I think I'm actually hearing raindrops. Yes, I'm gonna go for as long as I can because I'm hearing raindrops already. It hasn't done this all morning. Uh-oh. I might have to take this one to the porch. Yeah, but yeah, mosquitoes still bite me through my clothes, and I do try to wear the long sleeve just to hide my skin. And you know, with the baby, I wash up really good, but I try not to get anything on my skin that will irritate. I mean, everything irritates my skin, but you know, like the potential of, especially when I'm pulling weeds and don't really know what's in there, trying to not get a skin rash or something, you know, since I'm dealing with the baby, but I also don't want to deal with that rash either. But I'm just trying to pull out a few weeds because I have some collards and Swiss chard I wanted to get in the ground today. I got the kale in the ground. I bought some plant starts from that guy as well. And yeah, gosh, here come the rain. Hopefully I'll hold off for just a little bit for us. Your blooms only seem to last one day planting in my yard. Yeah, that's how it goes. How to make hibiscus tea. Harvest and dry hibiscus flowers. Prepare water and add hibiscus flowers to a teapot for brewing. Steep, strain, and enjoy. Well, thank you so much for that really quick how to make tea with hibiscus. That is incredible. Thank you so much. Yep, there's a little bit of rain. Hey, Bess Yet. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. So I'm just out here pulling some weeds and planting some starts. But I wanted to kind of talk about how y'all deal with things in the garden. What do you do? So how do you protect yourself from the sun? Even as a black gardener, because a lot of black people think that black people don't wear sunscreen. And I have to admit, I don't always wear sunscreen, but my skin is very light, right? And so I have before in the past because I do burn pretty bad. Oh crap, what was that? Gosh, that was a huge cricket. But I do burn pretty bad, so I have the potential to. But I'm horrible about making sure that I apply sunscreen before I come out here. I try to wear some long sleeve shirts, and I don't have a lot. I discovered that I don't have a lot of long sleeve. And so I need to get more of those. This grass, y'all, I hate it. Look at this. It is everywhere in this garden bed, everywhere. And if you don't get the whole rhizome, you're going to come back and pull more later, you know. That popping noise that y'all hearing, you know, that's not getting the whole rhizome. So you need to get as much of that as possible. Yeah. Hey Yankee sister, I haven't called live since before the baby. Well, thank you for joining us. Good to see you. Yes, the baby is doing well. She's almost 3 months old. Can y'all believe it? She's almost 3 months old. Matter of fact, I need to go in and pump, right, very, very soon. But when I get out here, I lose track of time. I swear I do. And I don't mean to, but I do. I usually set an alarm, but this morning I didn't. So I need to go in. I know I should wear sunscreen, but I don't usually slather it on. Yeah, me neither. I mean, if I do put it on, I do put on, you know, one time over. I wear my hat. This hat, I can put water in it, and it's supposed to stay cool. Help my head stay cool. I got this. This is a birthday present for my daughter, and I haven't done the water thing yet, but I definitely use it to kind of protect my face. I pull it down a little bit more. But most of the time I have it back like that, especially if it's days like this. But I still wear it because when I harvest green beans and things, I missed a few. I can see from here. When I harvest green beans and something's over my head, or if I'm standing over a tree or under a tree, you know, bugs falling in your hair and stuff, you know. So I do try to wear something on my head when I come out here, for various reasons. But like I mentioned, try to wear long sleeves and pants, so that helps to cover and protect majority of my skin. Yes, I always wear pants, and I love my boots. My boots, Chelsea, my boots. Yes, this was a gift to myself. Now I gotta try to get up from here, y'all. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, this was a gift to myself, and I love these boots because I ruin shoes. Because if I'm in the garden, the shoes are going with me. And pretty much now anymore, I don't even change my clothes. If I'm in like a dress or something, or, you know, something I presume to be nice for me, I still put them suckers, I wear it out here in the garden. I just, whatever. But I love the fact that I have these boots now. I couldn't wear them when I was pregnant, and even after I was pregnant, the surgery, like, so for like a month and a half or two, I still couldn't wear them. So I'm just getting in them and breaking them in, because my feet were swollen, from the fluid that built up, and which apparently was normal because they give you lots of fluids when you have surgery. But I love these boots, so I'm not too scared if something runs across my foot or my feet that I'm not expecting, or, you know, when I'm watering, my feet always get extra wet and dirty. The boots are incredible, and they come all the way up to almost my knee, so I really like the extra protection from mosquitoes as well. Hats are great. Yes, I agree. I have to put it on my face. I should put it on my face. That's one place I do not put sunscreen often, is my face. You can probably tell, I don't know. Let's see. I'm going up so I can show y'all. But look at that. You see what I'm saying? And that's from wearing sleeveless shirts. And sometimes just wearing a shirt with sleeves. I mean, you still get a little sun. So I don't know if y'all could tell that, but the sun can do some damage, you know. So I think everybody should definitely try to protect themselves as much as possible. What else do you all do to protect yourself from the sun? It's so easy to get caught up in the garden. I know it is. Boot action. Hello. Do y'all have boots? What do y'all wear in the garden on your feet? Do you just wear flip-flops or whatever you slap on your feet that day? What do y'all do to protect your feet in the garden? Tell me more. Tell me more about what y'all do. Yeah, I'm getting these weeds, y'all. It's pretty bad. Look at this bed. But I'm making some room. I need to make some room here. Those rhizomes are just horrible. I wear a wide brim hat also because of my dark skin. My doctor did say I am low in vitamin D, so I do try to get some exposure, but no matter, we still need sunscreen. Yes, and I also am low in vitamin D as well, and I'm inside the house a lot with the baby, so I do try to get some. When I get out here, I don't mind getting the sun because I know I need it, but still, you know, you should still do what you can. I cover my feet. Them ants, honey, what you said, those ants are something else. I see the tan line. Yeah, it's pretty noticeable there, isn't it? Yeah, but yeah, the ants or any creepy crawly thing I don't want on me. I really don't. So gosh, so I do try to protect my feet. I wear sloggers. I never got used to those. I don't really care for those at all. But some people love them and live by it, you know. They absolutely love them. I also planted some Swiss chard in this bed, but it's all covered up with weeds and tomato plants. And I did that, not the weeds, but anticipated the tomato plants kind of Gosh, look at that. The tomato plants, shading them for me. So I love the fact that that's what they're doing, but these weeds were not in the plan. You know, when you picture your garden, you picture it weed free, right? So I'm not gonna do, the rain has stopped for now. I'm grateful for that. I'm trying to get as much of this done as possible. And I'm not going to get all of this out, but I do want to clear a few rows. I still have turnips in here, and they're pretty nice sized bulbs. Nobody eats turnips much around here, but they like the greens. If they do get the turnip, but the root, I haven't found a lot of people yet that are into that. I learned that some people just cut the roots up and put them in their greens when they cook them. But yeah, not a lot of people. Gosh, I wish I could grab that. Just can't find the. The temperature, I don't know. That's a good question. It feels like it's in the high 70s. Right now, there's overcast skies. It's absolutely gorgeous out here today. The humidity, if there's any, it's really, really low. It just feels great out here. I used to garden barefoot. Hey, experimental gardener, until I walked past a snake. See? There you go, right there. No, ma'am. Now I wear shoes until I get a pair of boots. I know that's right. That is my worst fear. That is my worst fear. Doing that again, because I did it as a child. That's why I don't like them now. It's probably best to get outdoors early in the morning. Yes, ma'am. And then later in the evening. High noon probably isn't the best time to be out there gardening. No, it is not. But, you know, farmers do it. Gardeners do it. But yes, I try to get out here and get everything done. Not everything, but as much as I can get done before 11 a.m. And then if I get out here in the evening, because I'm so daggone tired by the end of the day, I try to get out here after 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it could still be really hot out here at that time, but I do try to get out here in the morning, in the evening. Since the hubby went back to work, that's challenging with the baby and everything, but yes, that's the ideal time. You are so right. That definitely helps to protect you against the sun. I love my sluggers because they're easy to slip on, and that's why y'all saw my shoes in some of my videos if you've been following me for a while. I love those shoes because I can just slip them on my feet, but my toes and things will get so wet and dirty. So I spent a lot of time cleaning my feet. But yes, I love slip-ons. I know they make some boot-ish like the same material with slip-ons, so maybe I need to get some of them too. Oh man, we can't forget to drink water. Oh, that's right. And I left my bottle of water up there. But yes, water. I forget to eat. I forget to drink and everything. I just get in the zone out here. But you are so right. You're so right. We got to drink plenty of water. That beautiful hue, just don't want to let in the vitamin D. Yeah. Those cooling clothes are helpful. I like to tie them around my neck. Definitely makes a difference. And you know what, for a long time I couldn't understand that concept. It's like, why would you want to add on layers to your body when it's 95 degrees or higher out here, you know? And but it really does help keep you cooler. And so yeah, like my mother-in-law gave me this little gadget. I have to show y'all once I get it charged back up. But it goes around your neck, and it's kind of like a fan that blows on you. But it is so nice. But yes, wet clothes, tying a scarf around your neck, all that stuff apparently seems to cool your body off. And by wet clothes, I mean cool, you know, putting some water on it and then tying it around your neck. But you don't have to. Some people don't. Most people don't. But yeah, those things work. Those things definitely work. Long sleeves, I didn't get it. I was like, why do people wear long sleeves outside in 100-degree weather? To protect their skin. And it really does cool your body. Yep. My husband loves the turnips. I love the greens. Turnip greens are my favorite. Yes, turnip greens are delicious. And I love collards. I love mixing them all together too. I love you talking back and forth to each other. Yeah, I do too, best yet. I love mixing my greens. I love it, love it. Oh gosh, there's so many weeds in this bed. But I think I'm gonna do this and then this much right here, because I already had some Swiss chard in here. But I'm gonna put some more. And then hopefully, and even though it's about to rain, I'm still gonna water everything in, because these guys look a little sad anyway. But I'm gonna try this, because they were dry and they're still a little dry. These guys look a little better. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna put these in actually, and then put those somewhere else. Yep. Have y'all ever went to a nursery and looked at your 6-pack and to see how many plants are actually in each cell? So I do that even with peppers and tomatoes. I'll give myself about 30 seconds to look around at each container and see if I can catch one that has 2 pepper plants or 2 tomato plants. I do that too. And usually they do sow the 6 cells with 2 or more plants in each cell. And that's how this one looks. There's almost 2 in every cell. But I definitely try to do that to get the biggest bang for my buck, right? Because they still charge you the same at a big box store, but you're getting double for your money. Okay, you cleaning? Yes, I'm gonna plant them. Yeah, I'm gonna plant them. I want this whole bed full of chard. But I gotta work these weeds out. I got carrots in here that I don't even know if they really, we might pull one in a second to see. But my turnips did really well. Kale is a hit and miss with me. Like I prefer it cooked more than I do raw. But I like it. I like kale. I mean, I'll eat it. Let's see what this carrot looks like, y'all. Yeah. The carrots didn't do too well in this bed, but the turnips did well. Man, I don't know if it's lack of watering or it's just the soil's not loose enough. I'm not sure. Because these go down a little bit further than turnips do. But that's all right. I need to become a maple tree farmer. I have these everywhere. I think that's maple. So sick of those things. Bessie says, I love kale. I have broccoli and cabbage growing in grow bags. I'm praying the pests do not devour yours before fall. Me too. I know. That's the only thing about planting. And I'm still testing out like when I should plant in zone 7A. I follow Miss Angela's Busy Bees Garden and Homestead a lot. And she usually plants around August. Plants her fall crops around August, and Yeah, but I'm still trying to get some timing, you know, here. Especially with starting seeds. No, you're fine. You're fine. But yeah, yeah, I still really am playing. I'm just playing with that still, trying to figure it out. But I'm definitely going to plant this chard today. And I'm going to loosen up the soil with my handy dandy notebook. No, my handy dandy hand tool here. The soil really isn't that hard in some places. Maybe that's the issue. Like the drip only gets so I try to pull off some of that brown stuff and or leaves that are really close. This one has two. I'm going to pull it apart. You don't have to, but that's just what I'm going to do. It's just one plant there. And I'm trying to plant these right next to, if not right under, sort of the drip. These are kind of root bound a little bit, so that's why I'm kind of teasing the roots out just a bit before I plant it. What's going on with that helicopter? All right. Uh-oh, the sun's trying to peek out just a bit. I just want to be successful with carrots. Girl, that's it. Listen, carrots. I have a love-hate relationship with carrots. Sometimes it isn't you. Sometimes it's the seed. You know, it just depends on where you get the seed from. And I've had different experiences with the same company. So I don't know. But yeah. I want to be really, really successful with carrots. It's something I haven't mastered yet. But what I do know is, like, that soil has to stay wet. When you plant those seeds, you have to water like almost every day. If that soil is not wet, those seeds are not going to germinate. And it's even trickier when you try to succession plant and it's so hot. There are some varieties of carrots that do grow well in the heat. And I thought I was going to be able to have a sun gold crop of carrots, but the seeds is so spotty, you know, like I've had a few to germinate, maybe like 5 out of maybe 300 seeds. I don't know what I planted in the bed. I just kind of casted them in a row, and then I was going to thin them. But yes, carrots are just so hard for me as well, so I can definitely relate to that. I pulled some small trees from my garden as well. I have lots of volunteer plants this year. Me too, experimental. Yeah. And I love to see those volunteers pop up. It is so cool to do that. And one of the things I noticed is, like, when I'm using this black plastic, I may lose that opportunity to have a lot of volunteers pop up. But it could happen. But yeah, I totally understand. Pot the maples and sell at the market, hint hint. I hate oak trees, but have been potting the seedlings that come up instead of tossing them. Yeah, I'm not that excited. Hey, little dude, do I need help today? Well, I'm trying to get as much done as possible. I'm live on YouTube. You know what YouTube is? I know you do. Yeah, there's a little kiddo from down the street. What's your nickname? Man? Okay. Man from down the street. He wants to help in the garden. So, but yeah, I do get it. Yeah, come here, man. Did you like those tomatoes from yesterday? Yes. You do? You see those little ones right there? Yeah. You want to get a couple of those and try them? Let's see. Angela is the best. Miss Angela is pretty awesome. Have y'all peeped that new chicken coop that she got? Watermelon. Yeah, I pretty much canned melons. For me, if I get the melons right where they need to be, the squirrels always get them right before I can get them. So yeah, I've pretty much given up on the melons. You should tag this video, #TCB. Renee's Garden has challenged the gardening ladies. You're taking care of business right now in your garden. Oh, well, thank you. Maybe I'll check that out. Thank you so much. Man, you need some gloves on. Do you like gloves, or do you just like playing in the dirt? Playing in the dirt? Okay. Well, we can definitely find something. You want to help me plant this plant real quick? I got one more plant I need to put in right here. You can do that for me. And then I want you to pull a few turnips for me too. And we can show the people. I won't put your face on here, okay? Because I don't know if it's okay with your mom. All right? How's those tomatoes tasting? Good. You crack me up. So now you can just put those, like, dig a hole right there. And whatever you don't eat, put it in the hole and cover it up for me. That's called composting in a very lazy way. Composting, So it's like when you take all your food scraps and just put it back in the soil and cover it up, and it breaks down, because you know when we leave stuff out like that, it rots. But the plants and the worms and stuff love rotting food. Isn't that weird? So, but whatever, I give it back to them, right? Yeah. Uh, yeah, thank you. I will try that. I will do that. I will do that. You're taking care of business, right, Tish? Yeah. I'm trying to, y'all. I'm trying. Thank you. I usually have no trouble getting carrot seeds to germinate. It's about that 2-week mark.
Lizard.
Where?
Right there on the wheel, on the tire.
Oh, there's another lizard. Yeah, I hate those things. I really don't. They're everywhere around here.
I got some.
You do? What, like in your house? You have some in your house?
Container full.
Oh no, what if they get out?
I got a lid on it and shut it.
Oh.
Then I got little holes on the side.
I don't like those things. Oof. I don't, they look too much like snakes to me, and they're really fast.
I got one with a blue tail just like it.
Oof. I don't like them. So right here, just right up against the wood right there.
Okay.
It might be too hard. So you can use this tool and just dig a hole. Yep. Don't be scared. Hit it hard. Make it come. Yeah, there you go. Get in there. Yep, it doesn't have to be too deep. You can just like that and cover it right back up with the soil. You can even grab some from here and just toss it. Cover it up. And boom. Free food for the plants. Yeah. These are turnips. Does your mama eat these? Do you know? Y'all eat these? You don't know?
She's on a diet.
She's on a diet. Well, this is good for her. Raw vegetables are great. It's called a root crop because it grows in the ground. Okay? From the roots. You know how trees have roots? Yeah. What do you see?
It's like the, what is it?
Oh, it's a cricket. It's a cricket. It's just really big. Yeah.
I thought that was a frog. I don't like frogs.
You don't like frogs? We do have a few, but they're usually over there in that garden. In the backyard. Yeah. I've never seen any over here yet. But I don't like lizards, and you don't like frogs, huh?
I love lizards.
But these are kind of small, so I want you to pull all these out. Just wiggle and pull. There you go. Pull all of them out there. Yeah. Look at this guy. He's a pro. He is a pro here. Wiggle, pull. There you go. Look at those little turnips. Go ahead and pull those out too. There's a few more. I don't know how big they are. They don't look very big. We're going to put those in the weeds, pal. Okay. And then we have room to plant some more stuff. Good job. That wasn't too hard, was it? Oh my gosh, you did it! Okay. You want to show everybody? Just put it in the camera. There's a little turnip harvest. Yeah. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So we're just going to lay those on the side. You can put them down on that black plastic there. Yeah, he's good. They said you're good. Nice harvest. Yeah, he did a great job. Yeah, the chicken coop was really, really, really nice. I mean, really incredibly nice. So let's pull out the weeds here. I know the soil's kind of hard. And then we'll break it up with that right underneath this line. Just break up the soil. And then we're going to plant some more plants. These are weeds right here. Okay. Yeah. And this is a Swiss chard plant. It's like a lettuce green. Yeah. You can just make a pile right next to you. But break that up real good. Kind of get deep like. Just dig it out. Yeah. Perfect, perfect, perfect. If you want, there's a green pad. Do you see it over there on the ground? It's lime green. No. Oh, maybe oh, it's right here. And you can squat down on your knees. And it won't hurt as bad. Just like that. Good job. Yeah, we got to teach the children. Yeah. Yeah. My daughter, you know what my daughter is, right?
Yeah.
The oldest one.
You had another one?
Yeah, I just had a baby.
Oh.
She's 3 months old, though. She's almost 3 months old. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you had a baby daughter.
I know. She's brand new. So these are the roots. You see those? And they're a little bound or a little tight. So we just take our fingers and pull just a little bit all the way around and kind of loosen them up. And you see that nice little hole you got right there?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to come back this way though and dig one right here. And then we'll put another plant right there. We'll put that one in the ground there. And then after you plant them, we gotta make sure we got water. So I'm gonna send you to get some water, okay? That's good right there. Perfect. Wait a minute, we gotta show the people your first planting. Okay. Yeah. So this is Swiss chard. It's just a lettuce green. Salad green rather. But put it in the hole and then you cover it back up. Yep. And press it down, and you're done. That wasn't too hard, was it? Okay, let's do one more. So make another hole right there. Pull that grass out. Yeah, that's a weed. Yep, there you go. Just lay it down. Okay. Now I want you to tease those roots just a bit. Pull them out just a bit. Just go like this. Yeah, you don't have to break them. Just, yeah, there you go. Good. Okay, I'm gonna stick that sucker in there. And cover it back up all the way around. Perfect. Yep. Okay, and pat it down real good. So we're trying to get some of those air pockets out of there. Boom! You did it. That's it. You planted some Swiss chard. Look at you. Oh, pro. Now we need some water. So take this watering can, and in the backyard you'll see the hose on the ground probably, and just fill it up for me. You did great. It's first time gardening. That's amazing. You did so good. This kid will grow up to be a great gardener one day, no doubt. That's right. He's just a little neighborhood kid. He lives down the street, and him and his sisters and brothers ride their bikes up and down the street every day. So one day I saw him out, and he knows my husband's a teacher, and so he knocks on the door sometimes like my husband's a child, and he'll go, "Can Mr. Joe come out and play?" Oh goodness. So Joe would come out and entertain him every once in a while, and but yeah, so I was like, "Dude, you want to learn how to grow some food?" He's like, "Grow food?" I said, "Yeah, that's what all this is." He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, cool." Yes. He did a great job. He's filling it up with water. Now we're going to water it in. Work the muscles, boy. Is it heavy? Oh, goodness. Okay, so now, just let it rain. Let it rain. There you go. Count to about 5 and then go to the next one. Just like that. You want to give them a nice drink, okay? Yep, that's good. Go ahead and water these in for me. These right here. There's one back there. Good. Keep going. This one right here, this one right here, this one right here. Yes, sir. Perfect. What you think about it? You did it. It's not hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they'll perk back up. They look kind of sad now, but
They'll rise up.
yeah, they'll rise up. Yep, they sure will, baby. Pull that turnip right there.
This.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's bigger. You gotta wrap your hand around it. You see? Can you see it? Yeah. Get this one right here too. Yep. Take him to your mama. Take those little ones too. And you might want to go get the hose. Let me show you something. You can eat the greens. These don't look too hot, so you wouldn't eat these. But you see how these are pretty and green? If those were bigger, you could eat those too. Okay? And that's what most people do when they say, well, I want some greens. They mean they want some turnip greens or some collard greens. These are collards. These are turnip greens, but the turnip green has a root that you can eat too.
You can eat that?
Yeah, you can eat this. This is the root, and then you have the greens on top. Most people just eat the greens on top, but you can also eat this. And some people just cut these up and put them in their greens. And then when they cook them up, they just boil them. That's all they do. They boil them, add some peppers and onions, salt and pepper. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to twist it just like that. With the rest of them, I want you to grab them, twist it, and tear it off. And then go back in the backyard and take the hose and spray them off like that.
You can eat this?
Yep, you can eat that. Twist and turn. Twist, twist. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's what's up. Now, this is compostable. So you could dig another hole anywhere in your garden, put those in, and then cover it back up.
And did it grow?
No, it won't grow, but it'll decompose. It'll get rotten, right? That rotted food feeds the plants. Free fertilizer. Okay? All right. So take these and those to the backyard and spray them off with a hose, and then bring them back, and we'll give them to your mama. Man gets a thumbs up. I'll tell him that. Yeah, every day. Thank you so much for hanging out. My son is a science teacher. My daughter was as well. She said now works as a chemist. Yeah, a lot of teachers want to just move on to something, and that's okay. They want to get out of that classroom and do some other work, and that's cool. That's cool. Take care. Yeah, take care every day. He did do it like a pro. Yes, Yankee sister. He did. It's his first time ever. I'm gonna have him pull this one more turnip. And then I'm going to take it in the house and try just to saute the turnip and see if I like it that way. I haven't really cooked turnips before, but I love turnip greens. I just haven't really done much with the roots, so I'm going to try that out today. But yeah, so I'm gonna hop off here as myself, y'all. Just kind of trying to get some things done. We've gotten a lot done today, and maybe I'll teach him a little bit more while he's here. But I need to get in the house too to take care of baby. So thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good rest of your day.